Thank you so much for joining me today at Everyday Yoga. My name is Christine, and we are going to take a yoga break seated in a safe and comfortable and sturdy chair. Just something for you to get a little bit of movement and to recharge and replenish for the rest of the day. We'll also do some deep breathing. So let's go ahead and get started. Now that you are seated in your nice, safe, sturdy chair, go ahead and find a nice tall seat, making sure that your feet are firmly planted on the ground in front of you, making sure that your sit bones are seated firmly and evenly in your chair. You might even want to scoot a little bit further so that the connection between your feet and the floor is really nice and solid, unless you have longer legs than I do, in which case you can sit all the way back and lean back on the back of your chair, getting yourself a little bit of support here. So find that place where you can sit beautifully tall. Maybe press into the tops of the thighs and take the shoulders up towards the ears and then draw them back and down so that you can really lengthen through the spine. Tuck the chin to lengthen through the neck, and then release the hands to just rest gently on your thighs or on your knees. And if it's comfortable for you to close your eyes, it might help you to come a little more inward so that you can focus on the breath. Let's just notice the breath. Notice where you are. Notice how the air feels as it flows in and out of your nose. Notice how the belly rises and softens with each inhalation and exhalation. Just notice where you are right now without changing anything, without judging anything. Just taking a few breaths. Lengthening through the spine, finding space in between each vertebra. Drawing those shoulder blades down the back, tucking that chin. And let's go ahead and practice a box breath today. So we'll be inhaling for a count of 4, holding the breath for a count of 4, exhaling for a count of 4, and you guessed it, holding that exhale for a count of 4. We'll do that a few times and I'll count to begin with, but you certainly don't have to link your timing with my count. It might be difficult to do over video, and if 4 counts isn't comfortable for you, you can always do 3 counts or 5 counts, just making sure that it's nice and even, creating a box for your breath. So it would be inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, and hold, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4. I'll count one more time. 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4. Find 2 more breaths, breathing at your own pace, counting in your mind, and breathe along with you. And when you've found those 2 full box breaths, go ahead and let go of control of the breath and let the body just take back over. It knows what it's doing, but just notice how you feel now after a few rounds of that box breath. Do you feel a little softer, a little calmer, a little more peaceful? It's a good breath to practice anytime you're starting to feel a little bit anxious or before you're going to do something that requires your full attention, or maybe even lying in bed at night. So let's go ahead and get a little bit of movement in the neck. We'll just inhale, finding our nice tall spine again with the tucked chin and the lifted heart and the heavy elbows here. And as you exhale, bring the right ear to the right shoulder. Inhale, center, exhale, left ear, left shoulder. Inhale, lifting the head to the top of the spine, and then exhale, the right ear to the right shoulder. Inhale, lengthening through the neck. Exhale, left ear, left shoulder. Inhale, head at the top of the spine. Exhale, right ear, right shoulder, and then we'll stay here. Take a full breath here. And the next time you inhale, begin to take your gaze down towards the earth. Stay there for a full breath. And then go ahead and let the chin come to the chest. And then inhale the head to the top of the spine. Stay for that exhale. Then take another inhale, establishing your lifted heart and your long neck here. And then exhale, left ear to the right, or left shoulder. Stay here for a full breath. And then we'll inhale the gaze down to the earth. Stay for the exhale. One more full breath here. And on an exhale, take the chin to the chest. And just stay here for a moment or two, feeling that nice stretch in the back of the neck. Maybe getting just a little bit of movement by rocking your head from side to side. And then the next time you inhale, go ahead and draw the head back to the top of the spine, tucking the chin, drawing the shoulder blades down the back. And then let's go ahead and scoot all the way forward to the front of the chair, making sure your sit bones are still firmly planted, not too far out. We're going to take the arms out to the sides here and inhale them up and overhead. And as we exhale, we're going to hinge forward at the hips just a little bit and draw the arms behind us, interlacing the fingers and really kind of drawing those shoulder blades together towards the middle of the back here. Maybe drawing those knuckles down to the seat of the chair. You can stay here or continue hinging forward a little bit more at the hips. And if you like, you can begin to come closer, bringing your chin towards your knees and lifting your clasped hands up towards the sky. Maybe even bringing the belly all the way to the tops of the thighs and letting the head be heavy here. Stay for another breath. And on an exhale, release the hands gently, bringing them down towards the floor, just kind of letting them hang there like a rag doll. And then we'll begin to roll up, unfurling the spine one vertebra at a time. And then draw the shoulders up and back and down, and then we'll inhale the hands up towards the sky again. Interlace the fingers, or actually no, we'll exhale, turning the palms out here, bringing them back down behind the back, and this is where we're going to interlace the fingers, but we're going to bring the opposite thumb on top this time. So if the right thumb was on top last time, bring the left thumb on top this time. And we'll draw those shoulder blades down the back and toward one another. We'll lift that heart, tuck the chin. You can stay here, Or if it feels good in your body, you can hinge forward at those hips, keeping that nice long spine here at first, coming to wherever feels comfortable in your body. And if you want to continue that journey down towards the earth, you can do so, bringing the belly to the tops of the thighs, releasing the weight of the head, drawing those interlaced fingers up towards the sky, getting a nice big stretch across the front of the shoulder blades here. One more big inhale, filling up the back body, and then exhale to gently release the fingertips down. And just hang here in your nice forward fold. And again, we will begin that journey to roll the spine up. Slow, slow, slow. And at the top, roll the shoulders up and back and down. And then we're going to open up the hips a little bit here. I don't know about you, but I've been sitting a lot today. So let's go ahead and turn towards the left side, kind of sitting on the corner, the left front corner of the chair here. Knees are drawn open as wide as feels comfortable for you, and the toes are pointing out to the left of the left foot. The left toes are pointing to the left. We'll just open up here, lifting the heart, drawing the shoulder blades down the back. And the next time you inhale, let's just kind of draw that right knee farther open, really opening up space in between the hips here. Bring the palms to the tops of the thighs, and then kind of dip that right shoulder towards the left knee. Inhale to your nice tall seat, and then we'll exhale to dip the left shoulder towards the right knee. And keep on doing that, inhaling tall, exhaling to dip the shoulder to the opposite knee. Notice what you feel in the hips here. Notice what you feel in the shoulders. Maybe close the eyes so you can really pay attention to what's going on in the body. Notice your connection of your feet to the floor here. One more time to each side. And then we'll inhale nice and tall. And then we're going to take this left foot back, kind of really hugging that right sit bone to the left corner of the chair now, and curl those left toes under, letting the left knee drop down towards the earth and kind of pressing back into that left heel here. You can lift the left arm up to the sky, holding on to the arm of the chair here or the seat of the chair. Inhale nice and long here, and then exhale, tilting the left fingertips over towards the right. Really notice here the stretch in the bottom of the foot, the stretch in the left hip, and maybe send that left leg out long, pressing into the outside edge of the left foot, coming to almost straight in the leg, but keeping a little bit of a micro bend so you don't hyperextend that knee. Breathing here. Drawing that right elbow down towards the seat of the chair and finding length all the way from the outside edge of the left foot up to those left fingertips. Give them a wiggle here as you inhale. And then exhale to release the left arm and draw the left leg back inward. And then we're going to come all the way over to the right side of the chair, sitting on that right corner, taking the knees out as wide as feels comfortable to you. And you can really get some extension here if you like. We'll inhale length through the spine, and then we'll exhale, dipping the opposite shoulder to the opposite knee again. You can use your palm to press the knee away, getting more of a stretch on the inside of the thigh. Really noticing the connection of your feet to the earth underneath you. Side to side. Noticing what you feel. Noticing where you feel it. And the next time you inhale, go ahead and come to a nice tall spine again. And then we're going to really draw that left sit bone back on the right side of the chair now. And we'll take that right knee towards the floor, curl the right toes under, and press back into that right heel here. You can stay here if that feels good to you. Or if you like, you can extend those right fingertips up towards the sky, getting lots and lots of length here in the right side body. Full breath here. And if it feels good, go ahead and take that side bend, drawing those right fingertips over to the left. Really keeping integrity in the neck here by tucking that chin. Really hugging that right arm into the shoulder socket. Noticing what you feel in the right hip. And if you'd like to find further extension in that right leg, you can send it out to the side, bringing the whole sole of the foot to the earth, pointing the toes forward and pressing out into the outside edge of the right foot. Maybe even taking that stretch over a little bit deeper, bringing the left elbow a little bit closer to the seat of the chair. Getting a nice side angle stretch here. One more full breath here. And then the next time you inhale, we'll draw those fingertips up towards the sky and release everything back to center. Let's come back to sit firmly in the center of the seat, bringing the sit bones back to the chair, drawing the heart up, tucking the chin, taking the elbows down towards the floor, finding integrity in your spine there. And then let's bring the hands to heart center and really press those palms in towards one another. Come back to noticing your breath, reestablishing your connection to the breath, letting the elbows be heavy as you draw the shoulders away from the ears. Breathing here. Notice the sensation of the palms pressing into one another, of the thumbs pressing into your sternum. Maybe there's a little bit of heat between the hands. Just notice. Inhale nice and long in the spine here. And as we exhale, we're going to begin twisting over to the right. Just a little bit to begin with. We're going to really warm into this spinal twist. Inhale, length. Exhale to twist a little bit more. Inhale, length, and either stay here or exhale to twist a little bit more. And keep continuing to find length as you inhale and deepen the twist as you exhale until you get to the place where that feels about right for the maximum depth of your twist. And when you reach that place, continue to find length in the spine as you inhale, but then just soften into the twist as you exhale rather than pushing it any harder. 2 more breaths here. Inhale, length, and then exhale to come back to center. We'll do this to the left side now, inhaling length to prepare, and then exhaling to twist just a little bit over towards the left. Inhale, length, exhale to twist any amount more. Inhale, length, exhale to deepen that twist. And continue that journey until you find the maximum depth of your twist today. And then inhale, length, and exhale just to soften a little bit and find a little bit of comfort and ease in this twist. Noticing what you feel in the low back here. Noticing the connection of your palms to one another. Continuing to breathe as you notice the connection of your feet to the floor, your thumbs to the heart. Inhale, length one more time, and then let's exhale back to center. Go ahead and release the palms, shake the arms out a little bit. Maybe brush each arm off, finding a little bit of sensation here. Flip the palms up, taking the fingers to the sky. Flip the fingers down, getting a stretch in both the top and the bottom of the forearm here. And then we'll bring the fingertips to the shoulders and just begin to rotate the elbows in big circles. Coming up and back and down, all the way around. Inhale here, finding length, and as you exhale, round through the back, drawing the elbows towards one another and the chin to the chest. Inhale to open up the arms, lift the heart, keep that chin tucked, take maybe a little bit of a back bend here in the upper part of the spine, and then exhale, rounding forward, drawing the belly button towards the spine, drawing the elbows towards one another. And we'll continue doing that, moving with the breath, lifting the heart and opening through the collarbones as you inhale. Exhaling to really round through that back, making lots of space in between all the little bones of the spine. 2 more times here. And then we'll inhale, finding that lifted heart. Release the hands down to the sides. Rotate through the wrists in one direction and then in the other. And then holding onto the chair, lift the right leg out straight and rotate the ankles in one direction and then the other. Set that right foot down and inhale the left foot up, rotating that ankle, reversing the rotations there, maybe hearing a few snap, crackle, pops as you rotate. Replace that left foot to the floor. And then find your nice tall seat again, connected to the earth through your soles of your feet. Really drawing length through that spine, tucking the chin, letting the elbows and the shoulders be heavy. Closing your eyes if that feels good, or taking a soft gaze if you prefer. And just come back to that breath. Just noticing what is. Allowing the movement we just experienced together to just sink into your body and notice how you feel. Notice if you feel any different than you did before the beginning of our practice today. Maybe you feel a little more peaceful, a little more calm, a little more ready to face the rest of your day. Maybe lift the corners of your mouth just a little bit to smile. And notice how that feels in your body. And then the next time we inhale, let's take the arms out wide, lift the arms alongside the ears, bring the palms together, and exhale, bringing your palms to the heart. Prayer position here, Anjali Mudra, where we can pray together that all beings everywhere be happy and free. Thank you for joining me today. May you find peace and tranquility throughout the rest of your day. Namaste.